Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Philip Reviews Chugs. In this, the newest segment in the fast-growing Philip Chugs beer franchise, I chug a beer and then review it based on taste, texture, and ease of chug. The first beer I have today is the Amager Wrath, a saison on 6.5% alcohol. Now, by my experience, this type of beer can foam quite a bit, but we will see. Again, that is the Amager Wrath. Certainly got quite an aroma to it. A good snifter. Steady as she goes. Oh. Well, that was certainly a experience, I'll tell you. Taste-wise, it's quite light. More so than I would expect from this type usually. A little bitter, not sweet at all, but very restrained in taste, which is a bit of a shame, as a good saison can usually sort of jump at you. Texture-wise, it was quite smooth, not particularly fizzy, which is nice enough for a chugging beer. And as for ease of chug, well, it went down astonishingly well. I noticed as I took in my first mouthful that a lot of it immediately converted to foam, much to my surprise, but it sort of came with it very well with the actual liquid. All in all, it was a positive experience. So yes, I can indeed recommend chugging a Wrath. Now, the thing is, wrath is a sin, but it is not the only sin. And in fact, this wrath has got me in the mood for something more. Something maybe a little more lustful. Lust, also a beer from Amager. However, it is a different type. It is indeed a Belgian ale. It's a Belgian strong ale, so it is somewhat similar. I expect it to be somewhat similar because the Wrath actually gave me more of the taste I would expect for something like this. It is, however, notably a lot stronger, 9.2%. So I wonder if it will also go down well. I have my doubts with this one, I must admit. I have a feeling that it will not be as good a chug, but one must always remain open. Who knows, it might be a pleasant experience. It does not have a lot of aroma to it, which is astonishing, really. Oh well. Huh. Maybe this will also be a somewhat light-tasting beer, but somehow I think not. Regardless, well, what's the worst that could happen? Oh. Ooh. That was a different experience. Sweet. Quite sweet. Not bitter at all. The taste, powerful. I could feel it fill up everything in my mouth as soon as the liquid entered. Not even having touched anything. Which the aroma did not beget it. Texture-wise, soft, smooth, very smooth. No fizz, but heavy. Ooh, very heavy. Which is a bit of a problem. Because as with heavy beer, meaning it has sort of a thickness to it, it's a lot harder to get down. Whew. Almost makes you lose your breath. Bruh. As such, I do believe this beer is much better for enjoying than chucking. At least, unless you're quite experienced, as you would probably choke otherwise. Well, that said, that was it for the first episode of Philip Reviews Chugs. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will want to maybe chug some beers yourself. Goodbye.